Alright, another day for another vehicle problem. This is a 2004 Camry that with the engine 1MZ FE vvti. So what happened is the vehicle have a Toyota clamp. You can see one right here, and on this side here, which is carries the same one on that, and it pop out. So the water hole pop out from here, and the reason that the hose popping out, because this is been broke off. So when the clamp is holding somewhere right here and have too much pressure, the pipe just pop out. So that's what causing this engine is overheating. And this guy just keep driving, and I believe is blow the piston because it's overheated and blow the pistons out. And when you crank it, there's no compression in there. Found another motor, and I'm going to replace this motor with another motor. Drink the water. To be able to pry this out, flat screwdriver stick from here, and this side right there, and that push right here, so you can pull this connector up like this. So when you pull up, you just disconnect this two right here. To remove this shot here, either pry the one right here or the one down here. So I'm gonna pry the one down here, so leave this in the hood so it will be out of the way, my way, so it's easier for me when I removing the engine. So you can leave it like that and just push out. See how it come out, and disconnect the washer line right here, and then I can remove the hood. This radiator need to replace the tank also because it's leaked already. So I'm gonna move the radiator, which is the mount, is disconnect the horn, and then the radiator support lock levers right here, and also the 4 bolt that holding the radiator support right here, and that's it. Anyway, disconnecting the transmission cooling line right here, and then remove the radiator out from right there. Take out both upper and lower heater hose. So remove the torsion bar and remove the alternator, so you can remove the AC down here. Take the first one, then take the second one. The AC should be free, but you have to remove this bracket here. Now the bracket is moved, the AC just swing like that. From here, just push this way so the clip here can be free from that, and also have a screw right here, just there, and then ECU just right here. So now it's free, so there. And disconnect the O2 sensor right there. Disengage the gas line, just press that. Press that, pull forward, and the back, it should be free from right there. Here is 1 1/4 inch of the socket. Sometimes the wheel sensor is not long enough, so take out the wheel sensor also. Can't really see, but you can feel by the finger, and it's just 12 millimeter. See, it just hold like that, so as soon as you lose it, it's just dropping down. So now everything's free. There. Everything is disconnect now, so play around, get this part out. Okay, so it should be good. Okay, now it's free, so just slowly working on, and it should come out. Not bad. Breaking out. I don't know if you can see from here and there the way it look on that. See that? Different. Okay, so I may have to change this right here to fitting the engine mount from here. So if I don't change, it doesn't fit, because this one designed for have a rear engine mount, and this one designed for doesn't design for side engine mount. Okay, so the difference is that right there. After removing this whole piece right here, and this right behind here, I think the oil pump right here. So I had to be removing all this to be able to put on that car. Okay, on this right here, I believe that there's a bolt underneath it right here. So we have to drop the first oil pan down here and the second to removing the bolt right here. So now all the bolt is loose, but still cannot pry out. So I believe have a screw under here. So first oil pan layer is down. Yeah. So I can see that the screw right here and right there. So I need to take that out. Yeah, you have to drop the second layer oil pans out to be able to get this two bolt here free. Otherwise it's stuck right there. And second bolt is you have to lose all of this to be able to get it out, second pan. So as soon as the second layer oil pan down, this front here is free. You can just take them out. And a lot of work, but only way to do is without taking this is you have to buy the Camry engine, but Camry and Sienna is interchangeable, so you just replace this right here. So now I swapped the other one to this one already. So now is ready to put the second layer, which is the one down there, and then the oil pan on that one after that. So cart cleaner to make sure clean every single oil spot up here and all the residue and dirt before you even put the oil pans on. If you don't put it clean real good, the silicone may not stay and could cause oil leaking. So now I silicone this and also silicone the block already. So we need to put it back in. Okay, now the second pan is done. So just install the okay, the oil pan layer is being glued, silicone, and also the block is also silicone, so ready to put that in. After put the water pump, ready to put the timing belts on. So actually sometimes you have a hard time to put these belts on and they keep popping out. So what I do, I using the paper clip here to hold the belt to steady, so easier for me to guiding to put into pulley right there. So make sure mark is straight. That's the mark. Now I realign the mark and with the dot right there, so it's straight now. It's time to put the timing in there. When you reuse tensioner, so you have to use a press to press down here, or you can use a vise like this one to press. That's fine. That you can use to fit inside here. Now it's plugged, so you can release the press. That's how it looks. To take out this bolt, very tight. The star socket cannot remove it. It's already stripped. So to be able to remove that, I will show you how. What you have to do is use the two nuts. One's in and the other one's out. So they lock into each other, and that will holding a grip. So when you lock two together like this, it's holding pretty tight. Okay, now that get the grip, so you can loosen it. This is how you do it. So as I removed the bolt and now put the timings on. Mark is correct. So what you have to do is just unplug this right here, and that will tie the timing back to where it should be. What happened here is the Sienna motor have a rounder hole right here, and the Camry have round little bit more square, and also the air hose L2 right here, this two. So yeah, that's a different. This is aluminum. This Camry have the plastic manifold, and the Sienna have the aluminum one. So the difference is right there. On the Sienna engine, it does not come with this hole right here, this 4 hole. So I have to drill this 4 hole right here, and the only way to drill that is I have to find a location on the bracket and then clamp it. So now I clamp that to be exact like the other one. So what I have to do is to drill the hole to it. Now that is not going to be easy, but I'm going to get it right because I'm going to use a tap, this one right here, okay, and I have to make a center. When I make a center, I'm going to tap it with a hammer. Okay, now I'm going to tap it to make mark inside there. Okay, same thing right here. And that one right there. So I know that is the center of the hole. So when I drill, I'll make the hole straight. And there's another one in the bottom, but when I drill those 3 up here, then the bottom is easy. So I just tap it and drill it. It should not be hard because I got those 3 up there hole right. So I'm going to drill a little bit to make sure. Okay. So I'm going to use a 5/16 on that, because 5/16 is the closest one for the hose. Okay, I think that's deep enough, and eyeball right here. I use a 10mm. It's a 10 by 1.25 thread, so I'm going to use that. So I'm using a 7mm 12-point socket to fit in this one to extend longer. without guide and just eyeball straight, pretty decent. You know, all this bolt here and very straight. So it ready to put in the car. Eyeball but pretty straight, so I have no problem to get in here. Check it out. Now is everything complete, so need to put this starter back in there. Intake manifold, everything's done. Exhaust done, so transmission is mounted into the engine, so it's ready to go back to the chassis. So over here, clearance is good. Touch a little bit over there, and that's touched right there. So I need to push a little bit. Should be fine. So I need to push that back to lock it in right here, and then I figure out that one and the one in this back. Alright, let me drop a little bit. See if that help. Okay, in. So now I'm going to install this bracket here. On the bottom here you can see the power steering pumps bolt right there. Okay, sometimes okay, you just leave it open like that, and then slide this one to hook it up. Alright, thank you. Follow the whole YouTube video from the beginning towards the end. Sometimes we question ourselves, are all the V6 Toyota 1MZ FE, are they all fit, you know, to each other? It's a yes and no question on that. For example, I got this engine removing from a 2002 Sienna, and the Camry that I swapped to is 2004 Camry, and yes, they have the same vvti 1MZ FE engine, yes, but the difference is the rear mounts on the Sienna and the side mounts on the Camry, so that's the difference. And also the intake manifold, a plastic intake manifold for the Camry, and the aluminum manifold from the Sienna, so it's different. And also the timing belt tensioner is mount different way too. So all of this is you have to be make yourself changing to work. For example, on the Camry, it pre-drilled the side mounts bracket. On the Sienna, which is doesn't. So that's why it take a little bit complicate right there to make it work. But you know, my opinion is say no, it doesn't work. Of course, I make it work only. It doesn't, you know, direct fit. I had to make it fit. So if you run across like you have a spare engine like I do right here, yeah, take a little bit time to make it work, and that should work. And leave the comments below, and thank you for watching my video. And subscribe if you have not, because I do have a lot more video coming up and don't have time to upload yet, but I will continue to upload some of the interesting video. You know, we are not master of everything, and try to learn from each other, and hopefully you guys learn something from me, and I do learn something from you. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. It's a brand new channel and I don't have much in there yet, but you know, hopefully come in the future I will bring more interesting video coming up. Thank you for watching. Bye now.